Hi, my name's Derek Manny. I'm one of the respiratory therapy supervisors. I'm just going to go over parts of the HT50 for you. So first and most importantly, when you set it up, you want to first check your oxygen, make sure that it's set to what you want to begin at. But most importantly, you want to go ahead and plug it into the 50 psi port, which is either the back part of the flow meter here or directly into the wall. We've seen some instances where it's been connected here or not at all, and obviously that's not appropriate. And then also you want to plug it into the red outlet. That way, if you have any power outages, that you got the backup power. All right, so I'm just going to touch base on this quickly. First off, obviously how you turn it on is press the on button, and it's going to ask you to press it again. So go ahead and do that. And also a good thing to know is this little flap has a bunch of cheat sheets on it. So if you forget some of the things that I've said, obviously you can just go right here. Good thing to realize is that your light indicates what mode you're on or what setting you're looking at. So for instance, your IDE is 1 to 2.3. This is your volume control is 350 mils. Your mode is assist control. If you want to change anything, you push it once, you'll see it start to blink, you'll use the arrows, and then you push it again. And so essentially, if you want to change modes, you press it once, press it again, and it'll change modes. So a brief overview of the different modes. Assist control is essentially where you're delivering the rate at a set tidal volume. And no matter what they breathe, they're always going to get this same tidal volume. Whereas SIMV is you're going to deliver this rate of 18 with a 350 tidal volume at all times, but if they want to breathe over on their own, they can with an assist of pressure support. So they get essentially just a pressure support breath in between, meaning it can depend on however deep they want to breathe. So it's not a set volume every time. And whereas spontaneous, that one is you're just delivering your pressure support. It's fully spontaneous. This is your pressure support mode that delivers pressure support with a PEEP of 5. And a good thing to realize is that when your patient is triggering, you'll see this little green light turn on, and that shows that your patient's taking a breath. And this is your sensitivity showing that they have to pull back -2 of pressure to get their breath. So, and a good instance is that when you see things that are blank, those are things that you're no longer controlling. So you can no longer have access to change them, obviously. So I'm gonna put it back in assist control, so I don't have to breathe for the patient the whole time. Another and kind of the probably hidden feature that you're most likely not to know about is to look at more features and more settings that you're delivering. So essentially, if you want to see your tidal volume being delivered and things like that, you hit the up arrow key and you'll see it say, okay, your tidal volume or your minute ventilation, your rate. So if you wait a second, you'll see, okay, they're getting a tidal volume of 357, minute ventilation of 5, frequency of 6. And that can cycle through. So if you press it once and then twice again, you'll get your mean airway pressure, your peak airway pressure, your mean pressure, and your PEEP. But the one that you'll essentially probably be more interested in is the first one, the tidal volume. So if you're over on pressure support and you don't know what, you can look on that to find out what kind of tidal volume that they're getting. And like I said, you get that by hitting that arrow key. And that is about it. This is your pressure gauge is located up top, and here's your alarms down here. So this is your minute ventilation, which essentially means how often are you breathing and at how deep. And so if you wanted to change your settings here, you would hit it once and say, okay, let's go down to minute ventilation of 9. And so it would alarm if they got above 9 or below 4. Your peak airway pressure is when it alarms after it hits a certain point. and your peak low pressure means when it will alarm if it's not getting to a certain point. And that is about it. And when to shut it off, you just hit it once, press it again, stand by, make it shut up by hitting the silence. All right, thank you for your time, and if you obviously if you have any questions or ever need any help, please call the supervisor at 1616. Thank you. Bye.